Hi, thanks for joining me on this presentation. I'm going to give you a pretty brief, but also in-depth look at a business model that can help you to create financial freedom. It definitely helped me and my family in our lives. I was a mechanic for about 15 years, raising 5 kids. We were struggling, not only living paycheck to paycheck, but we just didn't even have enough money to do some of the things that, you would consider as normal. Everything that we were doing was pretty much the essentials with a few extracurricular activities that we would get our kids engaged in after school. But other than that, it was just a struggle. The window on our house shattered. It stayed broken for years. It was $600 to replace that. I had a paper out just trying to, make some extra income, but it was never extra, but trying to make some extra income on top of what I did as a mechanic. And so I woke up at 4:30 every single morning, 7 days a week, all year long. And that would bring in about an extra $600 a month. And then I would also fix cars at night and still struggling. I mean, we were not living, nowhere near the type of life that I would have liked or hoped or had the ambition to live towards. And so all of that's changed now. All of that's been turned around because of a business model that I'm going to share with you, the principles, how it works, and just give you a deeper look into that so that you can make a better educated decision for what you want to align yourself with to try to accomplish the results. If you don't align yourself with the right vehicle that's going to produce the results, it doesn't matter how hard you work. And I was working 16 to 18 hours a day consistently year after year. It was robbing me of my health, and I never got the kind of quality of life that I was striving for and working towards. So I want to use, just in a generic way, a product and service. That's what businesses are built on, providing a product or a service to the public. And let's say that product or service that somebody wants to enjoy the benefits from on a month-to-month basis, they're going to pay $164 for that product or service every month. And that's a decision that they've made to do that. Now, because this has a opportunity attached to it, and there's a wholesale account, right? So this $29 membership, that's $29 a year. For this particular business model that I've used to create financial freedom, it's $29 to get started. That's the overhead. That doesn't go towards the price of the product, but that's just once a year, kind of like a Costco membership. You get the membership at Costco, doesn't go towards any of the products there, but you do get to purchase the products that they sell at Costco. So same kind of concept. All right, now, once I meet these two essential things here. I paid my membership, and now I've purchased my product, and I'm enjoying the benefits that I get from that product on a monthly basis. Some things that we pay for on a monthly basis just to get our minds right: cell phones, your car insurance, maybe medical insurance, your food bill, that your grocery budget, things like that. Your electric bill, gas bill, things like that. So there are things that we purchase month to month that are essential, and then there are also things that we do that with that maybe necessarily aren't necessarily essential, like a cell phone. Maybe you get a nicer cell phone, and now you got a monthly bill that goes along with that nicer cell phone. So this is not out of the ordinary to pay have a monthly bill for something that you're enjoying the features and benefits of on a month-to-month basis. Now, as a consumer with this particular model, and you see this out there sometimes, like with a phone company, if you refer a couple people and they, get a contract with that phone company, they might reduce your bill that month. You might get a kickback, some kind of referral bonus. So in this case, if you refer 2 people to the same product and service, it costs the exact same for them. However, for the first 2 people that you introduce to it, you could waive their membership. You get 2 codes with this particular business model. So every customer gets that, only for 2 people. All right, so you introduce 2 people to this product and service. Maybe they're already utilizing something like this, and it's a necessity on a month-to-month basis. But what the features and benefits that you're offering are better than the ones they're currently using. So something they're already paying for, however, yours is more attractive, so they decide to go with you. Well, that would bring 2 people into the company, so they're going to give you a referral bonus on that. If you do it in the first 30 days, it's $170. So you just made $170 profit. You paid $164 for your product or service that month. So if we subtract the profit that you just made from what you paid for the product, you're ahead $6. So this particular business model or this referral bonus actually paid for your entire product with another $6 on top of that. So you made a profit, right? It wasn't just like a reduction in your bill for that month, like some companies use. And you brought two people into the company who now become customers. Now with this particular business model, they don't have to sign a contract to do it for so many months. They can sign up and go from month to month and decide what they want to do. Now, at this point, you become what's called a consultant in our company. You go from a customer to consultant. And a consultant is eligible to make 6% on the product orders when they first do it that first month. And anytime they order after that, you'll get a 6% kickback on the product that they order that next month, and every month after that, forever. As long as they continue to be a customer and order every month, you'll get a 6% kickback on that product for everybody that comes into your organization from here on out. But as a consultant, that's what qualifies you for it. So you're ordering your product every month, the $164, and that price, that product doesn't change. That's a qualifying order for everybody that becomes a consultant. And if you bring in two customers who will order that same product and service for the 164, that qualifies you as a consultant. Now, there are other businesses that do that as well. Insurance companies. So you have like State Farm and somebody who opens a State Farm store in their town. Every customer they bring in, they may get an initial sign-up bonus, but every time that person pays their insurance bill every month after that, the person who owns the office is going to get a kickback every month. And the company, State Farm, is going to get the majority of that, but they're giving a little bit to the consultant, the person that owns the storefront. In this case, you don't own a storefront or anything. You've just introduced them to the company, and now they're buying direct from the company, and the company is going to pay you 6% back every time they order another product. Now, that's huge right there. That's how me and my wife have become multimillionaires, and the company is off that 6%. Imagine the State Farm, the guy that owns the State Farm office in, a branch in his hometown. The more customers he brings in, the more of that residual check is going to go up, because as you have more and more and more people purchasing the insurance each month, that percentage that State Farm is going to pay back to that independent, office is going to be more and more as well. So the more people that are using the product or the service, the more the person's going to make if they're getting paid a percentage every time they purchase it after the initial getting them started. So that's not an unfamiliar thing. There are businesses out there that do that, and insurance is the one that comes to the top of my mind right now. Now, with this particular model, they don't only pay you 6% on people that you're introducing. So the State Farm office, he's only going to get paid that 6% residual every time they repurchase their insurance from month to month, only with the people that are at his store. With our particular model, as you get further and further away from you people sharing this product and service, our particular model pays you 6% on everybody. And it does it every week, every time products have been ordered that week. And it's on everybody, not just the people that you personally introduced to it. So to create that and to incentivize that even more, they continue with this bonus, this initial startup bonus. And what they've done is, if you help the people, you put the time, energy, and effort into the two people that you sponsored, help them to get, their kickback of $170. Remember, they only paid $164 just like you. So they just got their product for free that month. But they also just became a consultant, which means they're going to get paid the 6% as well on these people's product orders. And so will you. You'll get it on all 6 people here. This person will get it on those 2 because that's on his team, which is your left team, right? So this person's now starting just like you did, but now you have 2 more people added. So same thing over here. This person will get paid 6% on their product orders, but you at the top are getting it on everybody, even your own. All right, now, because you took the time, energy, and effort to help them get that referral bonus, which added 4 people to the company will give you another $450. So they give you 60 days to do that. 30 days to get the first bonus, which is 2 people, and then another 30 days to get the $450 bonus, which is them getting their 2 people. And look at the blessing in their lives too. They're also getting the 6% residual. Now for you, because you've done that, you've been incentivized with the $620 referral bonus. That's what you get. You add the 170 and the 450, and that's the upfront bonus money that you're getting. Has nothing to do with the 6%. That's just an incentive to help you grow your own business, but also grow the company's business, and helping teach and train these people to do the same thing. This 6% can get really, it gets off the charts here. You know, me and my wife, $10 million we've made off of this 6% because of the growth of our entire organization. So let me show you what that looks like on more of a bird's eye view as it develops and grows out. So we're just basically doing the same thing that we just showed. These people just got their $170 and they became consultants and are now going to get paid their 6%. They added 8 people to the company and 8 people to this person's organization, that this person's going to get paid 6% on all of these people now. And they just got that incentive bonus the next 450. So they got a total of 620, just like you did, because they did that with these 2 people that they sponsored. Now, if we can just self-perpetuate that, they just got their $170 kickback, that referral bonus. That means they're going to now get paid 6% because they hit consultant. And because they hit consultant, those people that sponsored them get their extra 450. So that upfront incentive, you're tripling your money back on your $164. But you're also perpetuating a business that will create a passive residual income and generate some real wealth. You got to see how this builds out as we continue to go down. So if we just went to these 5 levels, that would be where we're at here, in harmony with over here. So the 4th level, we have 8 people. So here's the 4th level with 8 people ordering that product. How much are they paying for that product? $164, just like everybody else. And then they brought in there too, they're getting paid 6%, they became consultants. That means this 5th level, if all 8 people did that, all we have to do is just go 8 times 2 is 16. So on this 5th level, there would be 16 people now that are ordering this product, and you're getting paid 6% on it, right? Everybody above them is getting paid 6%. It's just that you're getting more of that because you have more people in your entire organization. All right, so if we just went down to the 13th level, how much would you be making there off of that 6%? With everybody just hitting consultant down to level 13. Well, let's go to level 7, because this was a game changer for me in my life. And on level 5, by the way, you would more than have your product paid for. So yeah, you got it paid for with this incentive bonus, but that was just a bonus. But the 6% right here on this 5th level, you would be having your product paid for the rest of your life. So unlike some of these other companies, like the phone companies, where they just reduce your bill for that month that you referred them, you're getting a residual for as long as these people continue to order the product. So your product is not just being reduced a little bit, you're getting it paid for the rest of your life if they keep ordering it, just on level 5. But where would you be at on level 7? So we'd have level 7. So on level 6, these 16 people sharing it with 2 people, that's 32. So level 6 would have 32 people. 32 people sharing it with 2 would be level 7, that's 64. So right here is right around 100 people. How much would you be making at level 7? Again, this changed this totally relieved some stress for me in my life. It was almost $800 a month. How much am I paying for my product in order to be qualified for that? $164. So I'm over $500 that I'm getting residually every month. That was a huge added bonus for me and my family. It started to allow us, like that was extra money because I was still being a mechanic, I still had the paper out. So this was actually extra money that was coming in while I was still doing the other things I was doing. This was huge. That's more than I got paid on my paper out. I made about $600 on my paper out, and that was work. Getting up every morning, showing up at 4:30 every morning, 7 days a week, delivering 200 newspapers. I wasn't doing any work here anymore. This was passive residual because they're ordering it straight from the company, and I'm just getting paid every time they order it. Checks just show up. Where would I be on level 8? Level 8 was the game changer. It changed everything. It's when I quit my job. At level 8, I was making as much as I made as a mechanic. just that one level more. That would be doubling all of these people. It's about 200 people right here. About 200 people ordering that product. Again, I'm making $2,200. I'm making, I'm only paying $164 for my product. It was a game changer for me. So I couldn't sleep. I mean, when this started happening, I realized that this was a possibility back when I was around in this area. But as it started to actualize, how do you think I felt when this happened? How excited do you think I became? There was something that excited me more than anything else. What do you think that was? Now, some people will say, well, the money, and the freedom and the less stress. No, that wasn't it. Those were part of it. That was part of the dynamic. The biggest thing that I got excited about was the results that I was getting from the product. This product that I was using, it was providing similar results for them as well. Like I was changing their lives. I mean, that's me at 34. This is me in my 50s. I'm in better shape. I'm in better health in my 50s. And it's a direct result because of this product. Absolutely. There's nothing else outside of this product that has produced that. That's a game changer for the individual that puts these products in their body. And they're already doing that. If you've seen the presentation, you know what we're addressing and how people are already doing this. They're paying this and even more. And so this product is something that's already essential in their life. And look at the added benefits that we're getting from aligning with this. That's a very strategic alignment. I didn't know that back in the beginning when I got started, but I can tell you in hindsight now and try and instill that to you, rather than you hopefully maybe figuring it out. A lot of people don't figure it out. So this is a benefit and a blessing to be able to see this here. Now, okay, so let's just continue on. Let's go to this 13th level though. Where would you be at if everybody's just ordering their product, $164, and you get down to this 13th level? It'd be $54,000 a month. I mean, I got to the point where I couldn't sleep. I was so excited because of the impact I was making and because of the freedom and the quality of life that was going to now literally become a possibility for me and my family. That could never happen as a mechanic. That would never, ever happen as a mechanic. And, even adding the paper out on top of that, never. So me and my wife are about to double this a month now. But the biggest difference was this right here. Right in this area was dramatically profound in me and my family's life. I want that for everybody. And then to get the added benefits from something you're already doing, other companies offering in the same kind of industry products and services that you're already using from the grocery store. So this is a passive residual income as well, because they're direct buying from the company. The company's shipping the product to them, and so it's totally passive. I don't have to be engaged with those transactions. It's residual because it's a consumable product, and we get to eat this overhead. We get to eat this product. If you own a business and you have a heating and air conditioning bill, you don't get to eat that. That's just the cost of expense. It's called overhead. If you have a brick and mortar business, you're paying for that lease, right? You don't get to utilize that in something you're already doing every day that you're spending on eating food. So it's very profound the deeper you understand this. Now, 6%, it totally has the power to transform your life. Getting to this consultant, blessing people's lives through aligning them with the product and service that they're already using, yet it isn't benefiting them in their lives just like it wasn't with me. And that 6% and how that could perpetuate out. I mean, we're really creating what you would call more like a co-op or I think it's an actuary, where people are working together, and what the company has set this up, and they actually modeled it after actuaries like they use in insurance companies. But pretty profound, this purchasing power that they're sharing with us. It's created 308 millionaires. They just announced the 308th millionaire in the company. Me and my wife are the 69th millionaires. Walmart has incredible purchasing power, billions and billions of dollars every month. Yet they're not sharing that with their customers. Every customer that shops at Walmart it's going to cost them. They don't have anything, no model like this at all. And even with the employees, they're going to, keep them pretty much suppressed by paying them minimum wage or maybe a little bit over minimum wage. They have created no millionaires out of their customers or their employees that work at their stores. And I'm talking about Walmart. They have created no millionaires. We've created 308, and I've shown you the business model now that has done that. And we're just getting started. Our company's 18 years old. We haven't even market penetrated, not even 1% in the United States alone. not even 1% of market penetration. So this is an incredible opportunity for each one of us to make a difference in our own lives, our families, and then in other people's lives as well. So now we live a dream life. We live in our dream home. We moved into that very quickly after getting started. We drive the cars we want to drive. We take the vacations we want to take. Just this year alone, we went on an African safari for 2 weeks. Then we did an impromptu vacation at Disneyland where we got all the family into California, all expenses paid, trip, the air flight, you know, the flight and everything, the hotel at Disneyland, 4 different rooms at hotel, Disneyland Hotel. And that was an impromptu. We didn't even plan on that. We did that this year as well. And then just last month, me and my wife and my son Carter, we went to Europe for 10 days. All 3 of those vacations, dream vacations that I would have never taken, not even one of those vacations on the level that we did, even Disneyland. We would never stayed at Disneyland Hotel, you know, as a mechanic. But here we are, and I didn't put any of that on a credit card. None of that went on a credit card. I made more in that month than we spent on any one of these vacations. And it was all passive residual. I was getting paid while I was there doing this. So it was a strategic alignment. It started with my health for sure and what the products provided me in the way of the results that I was looking for on something that I was already doing. And then so I aligned with the company while I was still being a mechanic, but then the income that I started earning from the company started to meet and exceed my mechanic income. And then I replaced that and quit my job. So I would call that a strategic alignment. We all choose to align with certain things. And I'm just trying to impress upon you, you know, it's a choice on what you do with your time and where you put your energy and effort. We're all working. We're all, you know, providing a product and service for the public. You know, how's that treating you? How's that benefiting you? So hopefully this gives you some exposure into what's possible. You're doing something that you're already doing. So with that, just get back with the person that got you here. They're utilizing this same business model in what they're doing, and just get back with them. Let them know if you have any questions. It's either a yes or a no, or you want some more information, or maybe not right now, or heck yeah, let's get me started on this. So with that, thanks you guys. Thanks for joining me, and have a great day.